I'm Doug Doyle with the art of the story from the WBGO Archive. The late, great jazz guitarist Vic Juris was born in Jersey City, but he moved with his family to Parsippany early in his life. He was only 11 years old when he studied guitar at the home of his teacher, Ed Berg. He got interested in jazz, listening to guitars like Django Reinhardt and Jim Hall. Vic Juris became a great sideman before eventually becoming a leader in his own right. He would also record with his wife, Kate Baker. Vic Juris was a sports lover, especially boxing and basketball. It was back in 2014 when he was a guest on my podcast Sports Jam, where he compared his stage work to being on a basketball court. You've been a team player on stage for so many years.
Yeah, I've been very lucky. I'm more as a sideman than a leader. I've played with really a who's who of band leaders in jazz, and that's been very rewarding. It's taught me a lot, about leading my own groups. But that's the whole concept of playing in a group. Is the team effort. In jazz, the key word is really listening. You're not passing a ball or anything, but in a way you are. You have to listen to what, as a chord instrument, what the bass and drums are doing, as well as, say, the vocalist or a horn player. So as being the chord instrument, you're kind of like the team captain in a way. You kind of determine the harmony and the direction of the rhythm section.
If you had an opportunity to play with anyone of the past, who would that be and why? That's
interesting. Someone else, I just did a questionnaire interview for a magazine in Europe, and the word that came out was two words that came out was Eric Dolphy. I just think that would be an amazing experience. I liked his approach. In one of my CDs in the past, I did a CD called "Remembering Eric Dolphy" for Steeplechase years ago, where I recorded 4 or 5 of his compositions, then wrote a few around it that were kind of Dolphy-esque. I just think that it'd just be similar interests musically, and I just liked. He was just very daring and very, taking a lot of risks, and what he did at the time was really phenomenal. In his free jazz concept, as well as his inside harmonic concept, and the use of bass clarinet. I think guitar and bass clarinet is a very, very interesting combination. I did it once with Bob Mintzer years ago. Bob is a very great bass clarinetist, and there's something about that timbre that really works. But I don't think Eric Dolphy gets enough credit for his accomplishments.
Vic Juris died in 2019 at the age of 66. I'm Doug Doyle, WBGO News.